Glyfada, Attica, Greece, January 21st, 2026. The country has been battered by severe weather over the past 24 hours, with heavy rainfall and gale-force winds reaching up to 11 Beaufort in some areas. Attica was at the epicenter of the phenomenon, as prolonged downpours caused widespread problems on the road network and in residential neighborhoods, turning streets into torrents. The severe weather hitting Athens, Glyfada and Rafina has caused serious problems, with roads turning into rivers and traffic being carried out with great difficulty. Shortly after 1830, an emergency alert was sent via 112 to residents of Asperpyrgos after the Agios Ioannou stream overflowed. Residents in the Goritsa area were asked, as a precautionary measure, to evacuate towards the Genoktonia area, following instructions from the authorities. Serious traffic disruptions were recorded on central roads. Dimokratias Avenue in Piraeus was flooded within minutes, with conditions worsening after a failure in an IDAP water pipeline. Major problems were reported on the road network of the Attica Basin as roads were flooded, resulting in vehicles being immobilized and drivers needing the assistance of fire brigades in order to be evacuated to safe places. As reported by the fire department, the biggest problems were recorded in Glyfada, Voula, Vari, Vouliagmeni, Oropos, Koropi, Nea Makri, in the municipality of Saronikos. Video from Ano Glyfada captures characteristic images of the situation, with rushing waters carrying away cars and trash cans, revealing the extent of the problem. Traffic was halted and vehicles were diverted to alternative routes, while Shistu Avenue was later closed due to dangerous conditions. Flooding was also reported in other areas, including Spyrou Louis, where vehicles were trapped beneath a bridge, and on Posidonos Avenue, following the overflow of a sewer pipeline.
Αν είναι δυνατόν έξω από το σπίτι μας. Έξω από το σπίτι μας, δες τι γίνεται.
The Fire Department Operations Center has received more than 670 calls for Attica, mainly for water pumping, assistance and tree cutting, a number that is expected to increase. In addition, heavy rainfall caused problems for the electric and tram traffic in the areas of Moscato and Kalathea. The bad weather created many problems in Oropos as the heavy and continuous rainfall caused landslides in Agioi Apostoli, resulting in the closure of that area, while many vertical roads were turned into torrents. At the underpass of Spyru Lewis Street, cars were immobilized and almost covered by water, while the traffic police interrupted traffic for hours. Similar images were recorded in Rantiz, where the roads around the central market turned into torrents, with vehicles moving with difficulty under the guidance of police officers. The bad weather also seriously affected travel by electric railway, as the Moscato-Calathea section was put out of service for several hours due to water accumulation and technical problems. At the port of Piraeus, most ships remained tied up, with the only exceptions of 2 routes to Crete late at night. Concerns were raised about the water levels of several streams. The Ilissos River in Calathea rose significantly, alarming residents, while problems were also recorded in the Podnifty stream, Valinari in Spada and Pikradafni. In the latter case, the authorities recommended the preventive evacuation of homes, as similar phenomena had occurred during the recent bad weather in December. The fire service received dozens of calls throughout Attica for water pumping and the removal of fallen trees. In Peristeri, a tree collapsed onto a passing vehicle, causing material damage but no injuries. Incidents were also reported in Piraeus, Salamis, and the western suburbs. According to the data so far, more than 50 calls for water pumping have been recorded across Attica. The state mechanism remains on full alert, with the fire service under general readiness and reinforced forces deployed at critical points such as Kephissos and Ilissos. 6 regions of the country, including Attica, the Peloponnese and Thessaly, have been placed under increased readiness, designated as a red code. Authorities are closely monitoring the evolution of the weather and urge citizens to avoid unnecessary travel and strictly follow official instructions. Meanwhile, a Coast Guard officer was recovered unconscious from the sea in Paralio Astros, in Kinuria, and was later pronounced lost their lives at the Astros Health Center. According to information, the 52-year-old officer had been attempting to secure boats due to the severe conditions. While trying to retie a vessel that was not properly secured, he reportedly slipped, hit his head and fell into the sea, where he was swept away by the waves.